Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. This is going to be a direct follow-up to the last video because we found out we can indeed take care of Quail Egg. Now, that overpowered area of effect attack she has, as I have said before, and I will say many more times, I have never, ever taken that much damage from her on that attack, even after having, little to no armor or heavy armor. Either or, I've never, ever taking that much damage from her. So I think what I'm going to try to do is get some heavier guys, if I can find one, somebody with a really big sword, something really heavy armor, something like that, to go ahead and tank for us, because Man-Eater Mildred just is not doing the job like I would really like her to. So I'm probably just going to stand around here until I see a summon sign. God, I was really hoping there would be one right away. It doesn't look like there is going to be one, though. Now, like I said, I've never taken that much damage right off the bat from her doing that attack. Now, even with our increased poise, she did knock us off balance, which I was really upset about. Let's go ahead and reduce this back to the Rusted Iron Ring so we can run through the water. Now, even with our poise increased by, 40 points, and then whatever poise we're actually receiving from the toggle display, here we go, toggle more display. I do not know where, 36 poise. So even with 76 poise, ladies and gentlemen, we still were getting thrown off balance by Quail Egg's AoE, what can only be compared to a fiery wrath of God. Now, just god-awful, in my opinion. It was just god-awful. I've never, ever had that many problems with this woman. Alright, well, here we go. We got this guy right here, so let's go ahead and summon this person right off the bat. Looks like Estoc here. Summoning Phantom. Okay, it looks like this guy's going to use a piercing sword. I'm not too fond of that weapon there, but we'll take what we can get at this point in time, if you know what I'm saying. Hops 82. Oh, it's this guy again. Yes. Okay, let's bow. I got my ass handed to me last time, and I apologize. Guy, I am sorry. I would like to formally apologize for what happened last time, you know. Yeah, he's using a piercing weapon, which is a-okay. Let's try to get another human companion. Yes, I do want this guy. It looks like he's using a claymore. This is the kind of guy I want right now. Knight armor. Looks like he's using the elite knight set with a great sword, which is definitely what we're looking for to take on Quail Egg. We want somebody that can deal out the damage a lot faster than we can. Now this guy right here with his sorceries right now, he's doing quite a fair bit of damage. It's definitely nothing to sneeze at, but at the same time, I really can't tell you 100% exactly what all he's taking from that. So yes, he's doing a fair amount of damage, but at the same time, it seems like he's really taking a fair amount of damage as well, because even when we were just walking through the poison area, he got down to half health. So I don't know if he has just a really low health bar, a really low vitality stat, what's going on with that, but he is a good help with the magic. But we do want somebody that can be on the front lines with us, taking the brunt of the force. Someone other than Man-Eater Mildred, hopefully. Now, as you can see, he was able to really take a brunt of the attack last time, and did really well for us. Now this guy, let's try this. Why not? Why not, Joker? Get in here. Hopefully we're able to summon some people, because I really want 2 human companions. I can't say that enough. 2 human companions will always, in my opinion, beat 1 human, 1 NPC, or 2 NPC. Basically because even though the NPC, unless the human character really sucks, NPC AI and their skill set is really substandard, very mediocre, if you will, definitely right around average, and we're looking for just slightly above average players, which is going to be your human players, especially at this stage in the game, and how long it's been out. We've got a lot of people that know a lot about the game out there right now, so there's a lot of people that know a lot about the game, and there's a lot of people that, even if you haven't played before, you've at least seen something on it, or you've read something about it, so you know 1 or 2 things about the Dark Souls universe, or about the Dark Souls world, that you wouldn't know otherwise. So you know what, we're definitely looking for those human players. Summoning failed, of course it has. Of course it has. Still sitting around here for these summons. MFDC, get in her. Alright, I went ghetto, I'm sorry. Get in her. Alright, so up in her. God, bad references I'm making. I need to stop. I'm sorry, somebody stop me. Somebody stop me. Alright, that's the mask. I just keep going. I'm sorry. I apologize. Not proud. Actually, the mask, you know what? I'm very proud of the mask. It was a great movie. I love Jim Carrey. Anyhow, I'm waiting to get these guys in here. Come on. If this takes any longer, this video is just going to drag on. So I sincerely apologize for the amount of time it's taken us to find a second partner in the Dark Souls universe. Another YouTube partner. Anyway, Hops82, once again, say hello to YouTube. Come on. Please don't fail to summon. I could really use a summon buddy. Other than Hops. Hops, he's a good friend, obviously. He helped us last time, but I need somebody more productive. For the front lines. Of course it failed. Of course it failed. Of course it did. Who is this? Who are you? Massive Cow Leet. Get in here. I assume it's Leet. I'm assuming that's Leet speak. I don't know why anybody else would choose 1337 as the particular number that they go for their, you know, gamer tag on Windows Live or, you know, Xbox rather. So that's definitely got to be Leet. So hopefully he's as Leet as he says he is. This person's over here still waiting for summons, it looks like. You know, this is just going to be really upsetting if I can't get another human player. You know, if this human doesn't work out for us, I think we might go off and try this guy one more time. But if this really doesn't work for us, because he's got the, this person has the other caster helmet on. So if we can really get up there and distract Quail Egg, then that might work out in our favor. Because he looks like he's got some serious magic power going on. If not, you know what? We'll just... Here we go. Summoned in MDC. Alright, let's go ahead and bow. Be polite here. Alright, so you can get that later on, but for now, let's you know, forward. Let's go. Boom. Let's get over there. Let's do this. Let's rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat. Don't tip the boat over. Oh, yes, indeed. I am truly appreciating everything that this player has to offer us. Yes. Yes, indeed. I do like this. Now, I'm going to go this way. Now, whether or not they keep up, you know, it's going to be on them. Now, as you can see, this is a fairly common shortcut to get over here and pass all the ogres and whatnot. Alright, so hopefully we do really well this time. I would sincerely hope that this is the one. I feel it in my bones. There's a storm a-coming and it's about to rain all over Quail Egg. And not the good, like, stripper money rain, because let's be honest, she has a nice body. But this is going to be the bad, painful acid rain of disappointment and shame of losing the fight. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go, just get in there. I'm not gonna waste time with the poise ring because, you know, it really just didn't help us last time. Not at all like we wanted it to. But of course, gonna jump and toss some mad shit at us. Let's go ahead, and they're both tossing mad sorceries at Quail Egg. I appreciate that. So, you know, I'm gonna try to keep attention over here, but at the same time, you know what, if he attacks them, I'm all for it. Maybe if I drink a potion, she'll come over here. You know, I have no shame whatsoever, so if they want to do all the damage and keep her stun locked there in the middle, and she's not necessarily stun locked, but she can't decide who to go after. So, you know, if we continue to do this and they just kill her for me, hey, I'm not going to have any shame in that. And there it is. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it. Always bow to let them know that you do appreciate what they're doing there. We got the soul of Quail Egg there. Alright, so there it is. I told you, I feel it in my bones. Like I said, if you see anybody wearing the crown of Ulasil, I believe is what it's called, the dust crown, what that does is it increases the damage of sorceries. So if you see people wearing that weird crown that makes it look like they have two little wings on their head, definitely, if you summon them, be prepared for a very sorceress-based character class. Usually the people that get that are the people that are really going for sorcery damage. So generally good people to have on your team, because sorcery damage in the end is always always very good to have on your team. It's typically very high. I'm gonna go ahead and ring this and shut the hell up. All right, and there it is. That is Sin's Fortress opening up for us. That is the next area that we really want to get into. But for right now, I think what I'll end up doing is... I mean, we're only at 11 minutes. We got some time here to kill, guys. Now, over here, directly across is another illusory wall, which will lead you to a brand new covenant, which we are going to go ahead and join. And then we're going to start collecting some humanity for that. So I will probably do some off-screen humanity collecting, but I'm going to do it in a very safe way. What I'm going to do is I'm basically going to run around in Undeadburg and continue to kill the enemies there until they give us the amount of humanity that we really require to sacrifice to this covenant, which really, to get to rank 2 and open the shortcut and get the spell that we want, that's going to be that shortcut over there. To open this shortcut here, it will help us out later in the game, and you'll see why, but it will require 30 humanity. So I'm going to do my best to work my way to that off screen, simply because to get to that, just killing enemies is going to take a little bit of time, and I really don't think y'all want to watch me run around the burg for a couple hours getting a ridiculous amount of humanity there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sit at this bonfire real quick, and that's it. Now she is also a fire keeper. I don't think you can kill her, but she's a fire keeper for this fire here. So if you sit at this fire, you will get 10 Estus flasks. Now, if we continue on our journey through this little area here, I believe it's take a right here. Yeah, okay, if we take a right, we'll find ourselves in, not in Mos Eislith yet, but definitely a different domain that we want to be in. I'm sorry, I'm talking very quietly right now because some people are just starting to wake up in the house. I'm not trying to do too much noise making right now, but I will speak up here because I realize I am talking kind of quietly. Here we are in the Demon Ruins. Now, let's go ahead and light this bonfire. This is the area I was talking about earlier, where the Capra demons and the Taurus demons do become a regular enemy. But before that happens, way on the other side over there, you can see his tentacles. There is a boss called Ceaseless Discharge. Let's go take a look at him real quick, because I do believe that's going to be the next boss that I fight. It's not a hard boss, as you can lock him into an attack animation that sticks him with being unable to hit you while clipping his arm through the area that you're in. Meaning basically that you can stand there and attack his arm over and over again until he dies without him being able to do much of anything to you. However, in order for you to go ahead and do that, to get him into that attack animation, you do need to make it there. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this fog door. He does not become hostile until you touch a particular item over here and try to take it. Now, as soon as you try to take that item from him, he will grow hostile. So I think this episode, I don't know if I have the time to fight him right now without going to first spend these souls, because I do not want to leave 20,000 souls as lost. I don't want to count those as lost. I might take 5 levels and increase my endurance just a bit to be able to move around a little bit better. If not, I think medium armor, I think we're doing okay in medium armor. I might increase the strength a few levels, because we do want to be able to wield some new weapons. I think I'll eventually go for the 24 strength, 24 endurance, and then or 24 strength, yeah, you know what, 24 dex. Leave the health where it's at, and then just bump endurance up until it's where I want it to be. Now this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ceaseless Discharge. This is the next boss I believe we'll be going for. I might have some time here to to fight him here in this video. I'm not 100% certain on that. But as you can see, he's big. He's big and he has some nasty attacks. However, he does not become hostile until you come over here and desecrate the remains of what I believe is his mother. Now, there's some item descriptions later in the game that I might show you, I might not. Like I said, there's some lore videos on YouTube that I highly recommend you look up if you really want to know the big story behind Dark Souls, or if you want a better insight into it, because like I said, there's a lot of good theories out there for exactly what's going on, because they never come out and just give you the story. But you do obtain it through conversation and item descriptions. So there is some item descriptions later that lead you to believe that he is the only brother of the Sisters of Chaos. The Sisters of Chaos, of course, being the Daughters of Chaos, rather, from the main lady who discovered that that great soul, if you will, and used it to rain the fiery magics upon the dragons back in the Great War, if you will. Now, it is said that he began to burn, so he was given a special ring, and that would protect him from his fiery nature and everything else down here. Now, it was taken from him, or rather, it fell off. He cast it away. He did something that made it disappear, and because it disappeared, oh, you know what, sweet Jesus, I don't think I'm going to be able to get away without Homeward Boning, but hopefully, I think, yep, I picked one up. So, we're going to Homeward Bone, because I really want to spend these souls before I go off on a tirade and trying to kill that guy. Yeah, okay. So we're going to go ahead and rest here and level up. But it was either taken from him, cast off, something happened to make that ring separate from him, and it became... basically the magical energy pulled a soul to the ring that became a demon that you have to fight here in a little bit. Later in the game, that basically gives you that ring and gives you the ability to walk on lava without being hurt too badly by it, because usually it will basically one-shot you if you try to do anything with it. So, yeah, okay, there we go. We can pop a couple points into endurance, actually, and be a-okay. Now, yeah, you know, I think I will eventually get the, let me see here. I need 15 points here. That'll put me at 45. So I can put endurance to 17, 18, and be where I want it to be. When I hit Anne Orlando, I do want to be level 50, because that is the, for me, for my personal experience, it's been the optimal level that I've found for Jolly Cooperation in Anne Orlando. And that's ultimately, that's our next big destination. We're not really going to need a whole lot of help to get there from NPCs anywhere else on the way there right now, or from player characters for that matter. So I think right now I might just buff the strength until we're able to wield server. You know what? No, let's do 3 points here. Buff that to 15, because I would like to be able to move first. First and foremost, I do want to be able to move. We're moving a little bit quicker here, a little bit quicker. Now, if I equip the wooden shield, that gives me a little, you know, I have to see where I'm at. I have to do some math. But let's make our way back up to whatchamacallit, to the Firelink Shrine. If we make our way back up there right now, we should be doing a-okay as far as where we need to go next. That is definitely where we need to be, as far as we need to go back to the parish, because the parish, if you don't know, right above the blacksmith, there's another little path right by that bonfire that leads straight to Sin's Fortress, which is our next area. Now, because we want to go there, I'm really trying to contemplate if we want to do anything else before we hit Sin's Fortress, because of course that is our next big milestone in the game. Sin's Fortress, then Anne Orlando. After that, we will start taking on the bigger bosses of the game, because after Anne Orlando, you get... Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, I can't think right now. Anne Orlando, then we'll take on Sif, probably. I definitely think, you know, we might do Sif first. Get the Ring of Artorias, go to the Four Kings, get that out of the way. After the Four Kings, probably hit Anne Orlando, do Ornstein Smo. From there, go do the 3 big boss fights, because the Four Kings, of course, is going to be one of the souls. Now, if we get the other souls from Seath the Scaleless, the Bed of Chaos, and I cannot for the life of me think of the other one. I think that might be the 3 that we need. It opens the path. Oh, and Nito. and Nito down in the catacombs, the undead lord guy. If we get those souls from those people, it will open up the path to the final boss in the game. And when you open that path, you are able to get... God, I can't even think right now. I'm sorry, guys. When you open up that path, you get... that's where the DLC content for Prepare to Die Edition actually comes into play. So that's actually something that's really nifty. Let's go... there's actually... There is Shiva of the East right there. After you talk to him in the forest, he relocates down here under the water wheel. And this is where he sets up shop to sell you new nifty items. Now, I don't think I'm going to draw the attention of that crag spider there, so let's talk to him.
Strange to meet away from the clan and the forest. But while you are here, how about some equipment? I love collecting these things, but I can only keep so many. And you know, you are a friend. I'll sell them cheap.
Alright, so I wasn't expecting that. It looks like for being in the clan, you do get a little bit of a discount. I'm not sure if you do or not, but he sells the Flamberge, which is pretty nice if I remember correctly. The Demon Great Machete. He sells a couple of decent weapons here. Oh wow, he sells an Uchigatana and a washing pole. That's actually really cool. I did not know he sold all these. In the East Wood Grain Ring. Slows the loss of weapon durability. That's pretty cool. You know, we might end up buying a couple of these. The washing pole, of course, being one of the favorite swords for PvP, a lightning or fire washing pole. I believe the lightning washing pole, though, is the most popular, as it does get fairly ridiculous fairly soon. I do want to see the Flamberge. 16 strength is what it requires, and only 14 dex, but I do believe, yes, it scales to a C with dex, and it causes bleeding, which is fairly nice. It's a great sword, too, so it is a large curved great sword, which is pretty nifty. Now, if you notice, because we're in the clan, we can actually see his bodyguard, and his bodyguard will come over here and not say a whole lot of anything to us. But I believe if you kill him here, he still drops the Dark Wood Grain Ring. Now, another thing to note is Shiva the East, I will probably eventually kill him for his shield, simply because it is a shield, is the only one in the game that gives you great reflect on blows. That basically, it's a really good ability on shield to really help out with the deflection of attacks, and it's the only medium shield in the game that you can get that has that ability, because typically that ability on a shield is reserved for great shields, which are the ones that you can't parry. So it's the only shield in the game that has that ability and the ability to parry as well, which is actually really nice. But we are actually out of time here, so I'm going to go ahead and rest at this bonfire and call it quits for the night, and start getting these rendered out. So hopefully you'll see these and enjoy them all in one day. I don't know if you'll watch them all at once, probably not, because it is quite a bit of videos. This, I believe, is the 9th that I've recorded in a row. So anyhow, once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching these videos. I hope you are enjoying them as much as I enjoy making them. So until next time, y'all have a wonderful time, wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you're having. Have a great one, and we'll meet you back next time. See ya.